Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Enrique, aka Biggie's Comments, coming back at you with another eBay haul. My apologies, guys. I've usually put more videos than normally out in the week. I usually do maybe 3 to 4 videos a week, but this week has been a crazy week, man. You know, I had state auditors at my job, and when the auditors come, you know, it's locked down. It becomes all about the job, and it's just been extremely busy. I haven't even had time to go to my LCS this week. I haven't even gone yet. Today's Friday already, and I was just so exhausted when I got home. There was no way I was gonna go and pick up my books, and they're still there. I haven't picked up, so I don't even remember what's in my pull list. So hopefully over the weekend I'll have a little opportunity to go and get them. But I have some books here that I want to show you guys, because I have gotten some stuff from eBay that I ordered last week and they actually came this week, and some really cool books. And also I get to scratch one off the list. That's right, I haven't scratched one off the list in a little bit, but I actually got a very good deal on the book that I was looking for. And I was planning actually to not really look for my 2016 list anymore. I was gonna save that for tomorrow, because tomorrow, me and some of our my fellow New Yorkers are going to go to the Big Apple Con, and I was gonna think about, I was gonna hunt there for the list, see what I can find there. But I couldn't pass this deal up. It was a book that I was watching, and the price was right. It was perfect price, and I just, I did it. I got it. So I'm gonna save that book for the end. I have a few nice good ones, and without, like my boy Ray Jr. says, without any further delay, and I'm gonna add it with my own saying, the moment of truth. Here comes the books. You know me. If you know me, you know what kind of books I like. I keep finding them. Bondage covers. Wonder Woman #10. Awesome cover. It's not. I was telling Marty and Tivo on Instagram, because I posted the other two on Instagram. The other two. It's not my fault that these artists keep drawing Wonder Woman tied up, bondaged. They're the freaks for doing it. But again, this is a beautiful cover. This one's done by George Perez. Can't complain with George Perez artwork. He just has a classic style that does not get old. Love the way he drew a beautiful cover. And this book actually I got on eBay pretty cheap. I got it for $11.99, and that was free shipping. So I didn't even text, message the guy anything, and the book is in excellent condition. So I did that. And the next book that I got, Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, the 100th, and this is our anniversary issue, number 100. Again, I got this book from the same seller, and I got this one for $10, and that includes the shipping and everything. Really excellent condition book. Love the colors on that book. I don't really have too much of Green Lantern, Green Arrow series, but when you try to combine because of the shipping, you just add a few books that appeal to you. And this book appealed to me when I was going through whatever other items that he sold. All right, the next book we have, it's kind of like a minor key. This is Iron Fist #13. And this book here is supposed to be like the cameo of Sabretooth. They say that in the back panel there's a little a picture of a villain, and it's supposed to be, because in the next issue 14 is that's his first full appearance, and he's on the cover. So I haven't opened, I didn't go through the book yet, because I wanted to do this on camera and save the experience, because I've never looked through it also, so we could do it together and we could see where this cameo it's supposed to be in the last panel. And this book, it's not in the best condition. You can see all the creases. It has creases on it and everything, but I paid, I wrote it down, $11.99 for this book. I figure can't beat it. So it's supposed to be in the back in the last panel. See, there it goes. Iron Fist in Canada, a bizarre new supervillain and the deadliest, most terrifying menace of them all, Snowfire. So I'm assuming this is Sabretooth, and kind of it looks like him. You see the claws there. Doesn't say it's Sabretooth, but it's introducing a new villain, and the new villain in the next issue is Sabretooth. So what do you guys think? Does that count as a cameo or not? It's always subject to opinion. I think it does, but will the grading companies see it that way? We don't know. You know, I haven't looked yet to see what a graded slab says, if it does say a cameo or not. But it's cool to have. You know, and for $11.99, can't go wrong. All right. The next book here, I paid $19.75 for, and this is you know me, I love my giant size books. If you know, last year you saw a lot of my videos. I got a lot of giant size books. I love these giant size books. This is Giant Size Chillers #1. I have #2, but this one has a first appearance. This is the first appearance of Lilith, the daughter, Dracula's daughter. Really beautiful book. Love the colors. You know, it does have like that little indent here, like when they lay books on top of each other. But overall, again, this is a very clean book. It does have some creases on the bottom there, but some of them you can't even tell because you see the wind is drawn in white. So I have to look closer to see if those are actually creases or it's just drawing, you know, the lines of the drawings on it. But overall, you know, I gave it a quick little inspection. Really beautiful book. $19. Can't go wrong. All right, the next book, again, another one of my favorite type of books. And if you guys are on my Instagrams, you guys saw this already. This is Giant Size Hulk #1. Beautiful cover, love it. I believe this is a Jack Kirby cover, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, you just can't go wrong. I love all these, you know, between 1974 and 1975, a lot of these giant size books came out, and that's my favorite era for the giant size books. So I try to get all the #1s. So I have quite a few of them already. So even like it doesn't even have to be #1. Like if I find a #2 and #3 of giant size in that era at a decent price, I'll pick them up. I always try to collect those because, you know, I just love the way the book is. It's like you feel like you get your money's worth on these books because they're so thick on them, and you can find them in really high grade for really cheap. You know, this one was $10, so you can't go wrong with that. I picked that up all day. Just like my other, if you saw in one of my videos last year, Giant Size Thor #1 by Jack Kirby came out at the same time. This one also, 1975. Beautiful covers. I just love them. Now the last book is where we're gonna get to scratch one off the list. You know, and this book, honestly, I've wanted this book way before I even heard of a show coming out for it or anything like that. This has been on my want list for like forever because the run I have for this next book coming up, I have almost a complete run of it. So you know, I've always looked for this book also, and I found it at a great deal. So, moment of truth, like Ray said, without further delay, bam. Marvel Feature presents The Defenders #1. Extremely happy to get this book. You know, the MyLights kind of hide. You know, MyLights hide a lot of the flaws when you put them on it. But this book was sold at he estimates, because, you know, no one's grades are subjective. He estimates it at a 4.5, and when I look through the book, it does look like I would say a 4.5 because you see you see that there's like this coloring there already. You see the creases there, you know. You see the bottom, see that right there, you know. You see that right there. It does a 4.5, I would say, but it also has some, I don't know if you could tell here, but it has some indents here that all could be pressed out. And the back of this book is pretty clean, but it has like indents that are not color breaking. So I know pressing will give this book some, you know, it'll move up the grade. So let me just tell you what I paid for this book first. I paid $22, and that includes the shipping. I'll take that all day. You know, I really would want this book at a higher grade because I'll keep it, because this is like one of my personal, you know, it's not a grail, but it's one of my personal grails, I would say, because I've always wanted this book. But my plan for this book is to get it pressed, then get it graded. If it comes back at least a 6.0, 6.5, I'm happy with it. I'm going to keep it. It'll be, you know, forever. It'll be in my collection until I die and my wife decides what to do with them. You know, but if it comes back lower than a 6.0, like a 5.5, I'm still, you know, I'll keep the slab, but I'm going to resell it to upgrade to a higher one to get at least a 6.5 or better. Because that's my goal for my top my top books for 2016, try to get them at least a 6.0, 6.5. I would say that's mid-grade for me, and I'll keep them that way. If I get them lower, I'll just sell them to get a better grade and to keep them. That's my plan for all of them. So happy with that book. $22, can't go wrong. And we get to do the whole ceremonial scratching one off the list on video for you guys. And also, I made a couple of changes to this list. As you can see, there's a top 11. The reason there's a top 11 was because, I actually had this list written down twice. But when I was doing the list, there was another book that, I always wanted also. And it's because of this run right here. This is not the Defenders regular run. This is Marvel Feature. The Defenders have their own #1 run, which it has a really nice cover also. And I should have put that on my original list. And I just, I didn't really, when I was making the list, I guess I wasn't thinking of it at the moment, but that should have been originally on my list. So I added it to this list. So that's why you see now there's 11 on there, because Defenders #1 is on there. So let's scratch it off. Marvel Feature #1, the Defenders. Done. So the only ones I got left for my list are the Defenders #1, Batman #1, New 52, and this book here. I've been hunting this book for the longest. Every auction that comes up, and it doesn't come up too often anymore, it sells for more than I'm willing to pay for it. I lose it by $5 or $6, but I'm not willing to pay $90 to $100 for this book. I'm just not. Batman #1. I just feel like it's not. I'm not gonna pay that for that book. It's too new of a book for me to pay that price for it. That's just how I feel. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna spend $100 or $90, it's gonna be an older book. It's not gonna be that one. So if I can't find this book, I would say for less than, at least the most I'll probably pay for it would be 60 at the most, maybe 65 at the most. It's probably a book that I won't get, because for some reason I just don't feel like $100 is worth that book yet. It's just not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I will buy it. I don't know. I'm just, at the moment, it just, it's getting me a little angry every time I keep trying to win the book. I keep losing it, but it'll come one day. And Batman 234, first appearance of the Joker. This book, it sells for, the prices on this book are all over the place. $40, $60, $70, $80, $100. It goes anywhere from $35 up to $100, sometimes even more. Some people even pay more for it. If you look at all the sold, you'll see some for $134, and I'm like, that's crazy. Then you'll see one just sold today for $44. Like, wow. It's just all over the place. So this is a book that I'm gonna leave it for the Big Apple Con, because the Big Apple Con is based on just comic books. It's not like New York City Comic Con. So I'm gonna see what I can find there for that. And then of course, Giant Size X-Men #1, Amazing Spider-Man 129, First Punisher, and Incredible Hulk 181. So those are the ones that are left, on my top list for 2016. That's what I'm going to focus on tomorrow at the Big Apple Con. I'm going there. I'm submitting 4 books. That's it. I'm not gonna go crazy with signatures. I'm only gonna have my Superman 233 signed by Neil Adams, and that book is mid-grade. It's probably like a 4.5, 5.0, but it's my copy. I love it. I've always wanted that book, and I'm gonna keep it, and I just want to I want to sign. I want to have it preserved, because that's my book. That's what I want to do with it. So that's the only book that he's gonna sign. I'm gonna submit it to CGC. That's what I'm gonna do with that one, because I was gonna do it with CBCS, but that'll be the only CBCS book that I'm submitting. So I'm not gonna just give them one book. So I might as well do that, because I'm gonna submit my Batman Beyond #1 to CGC, and my New Futures End #46 and #47 to CGC. That's the first appearance of Tim Drake as Batman Beyond, the death of Terry McGinnis, and the first appearance of Batman Beyond in comic book form. So those 3 I'm gonna get graded through CGC. I also have the first appearance of Tim Drake himself, so that'll complete all the keys in the Batman Beyond realm, but the grade is not that great of a grade, so I don't think it's worth grading yet. I'll wait till I run into a better, higher grade copy to get that one graded, and those will be all through CGC. So I'm gonna do my first CGC order tomorrow, so that'll be cool. I want to see, experience them. I've already experienced PGX, and I'm gonna experience CGC for my own, because those books also, they don't need pressings, so that's why I'm going through CGC. The other, some of the books I have here that I would love to press, I would love to get graded, they all need pressings to, so I can get better grades. And that's actually the goal for all these books right here. All these books here I'm planning to slab all of them, and that's why I'm buying them in all different conditions, because, it's like buying a house. You try to buy the ugliest house in the best neighborhood and then fix it up. So I'm trying to buy the ugliest book, fix it up with a little pressing, and have some equity in them. That's what it is. So that's it, guys. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. My apologies for the lack of videos. Just it's just been a tough time at work. This is audit season for New York State, and once I get through that, everything will go back to normal, and you have more videos put out more often. I haven't even had time to go on any of the talk shows. Everyone's having a talk show now, but I haven't been able to even get on it. I haven't been able to get on the Hangouts that Jean Paulus Peter does. I have not been. You know what? I got on during my lunch break sometime this week. I was in my car, my lunch break. I got on real quick because I get the alerts on my phone when they do the off-air Hangouts. So I popped in just to say what's up, and as soon as I did, my boss was banging on the window. Hey, I need you to do this. And they started laughing at me. I had to hang up, but that's it, guys. Until next video. Next video actually you're gonna see whatever I pick up from the Big Apple Con tomorrow. So hopefully we'll have that video. I'll have that video posted out. And my apologies on this video. There's gonna be no intro, no outro, because I'm doing it straight from my phone. I'm not gonna double process it, because whenever I add the intro, I double process, because I have to go to bed tonight. Gotta wake up early. Gotta meet the boys over there. And that's it. Until next video. Peace.